Test, test, test. Test, test, test. There we go. That works. Alright. Weird one. Not sure what happened there. Alright. Should be good to go now. So, welcome everyone to preseason 4, season 8 of the UER GT7 Championship. A lot of new rule changes in effect for this season. Of course, BOP now back in action, and no more tuning. So it'll be, I think, a little bit of a more even playing field, hopefully. As we got about 5 cars on track right now. Let's see if we can... There we go. Ghost rocking the Lexus. It's an interesting choice for sure. I don't really see that one pop up in the daily races a whole lot. Of course, I haven't actually done a daily race in over 2 years, but at least I haven't heard anything with the Lexus. Lock and Ring also in the Lexus. That's interesting. Larry in the Supra. We got a Mitsubishi and an Audi. I think the Audi's a good choice. Very, very solid car. You did get a penalty though, that's interesting. I didn't know you can get penalties here. Unless it's for turn 1. We got about 5 minutes until qualifying starts. Hopefully we'll get more than 5 people in here. Oh, there we go, 6. Code Surfers entered the chat. There we go. Anyone else in here right now? Nope. I think there should be a couple more people coming in at some point, hopefully soon. Let's see the event settings here. It's going to be cloudy pretty much all race, it looks like. Or is this the... No, I think this is the qualifying settings. Well, maybe it's both, I'm not sure. Tire wear times 2, they did definitely decrease that from last season, which should make the soft tire much more viable. Fuel's still the same at times 4, of course, you still got the heavy damage. Setting options some. Okay, so you can change the differential and the brake balance, which is interesting. Louis joined up, now we got 7. It's pretty good. We're getting there, we're getting there. Let's see here, everyone's in this is the battle of the Japanese cars tonight. God damn. qualifying will be starting in 2 minutes, roughly. Is my audio loud enough? Hang on, I just gotta check that real quick. Oh yeah, it's fine. Alright, there we go. Good deal. Let's see here. Cam Tizzle looks... What's he gonna do here? It's a 9.1. Ghost's actually still the fastest in the session, interestingly enough. I don't think Louis set a lap. Let's see what he can do here. This will be interesting to see what kind of time Louis can actually do here. Looking good. Where's the line? 10.4. Of course, these times don't really mean a whole lot. We'll get a real representative when qualifying ends. Oh, very loose from camp into the grass. Oh, and we're going to qualifying. So who is going to be out first? Looks like Ghost leads him away from this qualifying session. 10-minute session, I believe. Quite a long lap here. Decent sized outlap. However, slipstream can be quite helpful here with that very long back straight. However, it's very hard to judge that with how long the lap is. And Louis going for a ride, and oh boy, that's gonna hurt his qualifying effort for sure. Gonna give him probably one less lap, one less chance to get a good lap in. As we're gonna stick with Ghost here while he does the first flying lap of the session. He's still in the pit lane. Interesting call. Let's go on board with Ghost here. Let's take the hood cam, talk through a lap of this place. It's quite a unique track. Of course, only in Gran Turismo 7. One of their fantasy tracks. As we come down here to turn 1, you're going to brake around 110. You could use a lot of that green paint on the inside. Ghost opts not to use it. Takes the curve on the outside. You got a right kink here coming up into a pretty sharp left-hander. It's very technical, kind of off camber. Probably take it around second gear. Get early on the throttle. There's a lot of curb out there you can use. Does a good job through there. Now this is a very, very tricky section through here. Kind of like a right, left, right, very fast-flowing chicane. All about the exit. Hug the inside, and then you just gotta swing it over. This corner is brutal. There's a big bump in the middle of that corner. If you catch it wrong, it will just throw you into the wall. Did a good job managing it there, though. Now over the long bridge. Now you're gonna brake about 125 and get a late apex here and just swing it out, just carry the speed. And then this corner, it's all about the late apex. You need the best exit possible because it is such a long straight. This Ghost, it wasn't great through there, I'm not gonna lie. You could have taken a little bit more speed. Go through the kink here. They're gonna be looking for some braking boards on the left. Usually brake around the start of the curb, around 150. Second gear early on the throttle, you can use all that space out there. And then here you want to get your line right so you can just be full throttle all the way through this section. Swing over to the right. You want to brake earlier than you think because the track really falls away from you. This fast left-hander. Does a good job managing it there. And this last corner, it's kind of blind, to be honest. Very hard to see what you're doing. Ghost gets it right. And up to the line. Felt okay. Let's see what happens here. It is a 9.6. Next across the line will be Creamsicle, who's going to opt to go into the pit lane. As Cam sets an 8.4. That's going to be hard to beat. What else we got here? Larry, 10.8. Code Surfer next across the line. It's going to be a 10.5. And Louis is starting his first lap, I think. One of the favorites to win tonight for sure. Very accomplished in the UBR series. One championship, plenty of race wins. I'm not a betting man, but if I had to bet on somebody to win this race, it'd probably be him. Ooh, a little bit of grass there. He's got himself a little bit twisted up here. See if Code Surfer gets out of the way. Looks like Louis said at 8.6, but either there was an outlap or it got invalidated. Let's check up on the top here. Okay, I'm about to finish another lap. The soft tires are starting to show their age a little bit. See if he actually finishes it, or does he opt to... No, he is going to finish this lap. Let's go stars into the pit lane to get a fresh set. 8.1. There you go. Decent lap, that is. Alright. Lock and ring. That's at a 9.8. That's pretty solid right there. And then here's Louis. This is going to be a big moment of truth right here. What kind of time is this going to be? It's only a 9.6, you know. And Tizzle right now seems to be a dominant force in this qualifying session. Now, there's only about 2.5 minutes left in this session. And not many people are on new tires. There's no time left really to take them. See if we can catch a sector time from Louis, see if he's going a little bit quicker. Looks like he's really struggling. Ooh, 10th up. Not nearly good enough as Cam Tizzle. Decides he's gonna pit. And get out of everyone's way here. I don't know what's going on here. Creamsick with the 10.4. Good effort. Hits us with that little 180 too. I believe that's, let me just double check the rules here. It is, yep, 10-minute qualifying. Everyone's still on a final attempt. Lockenring's still on another lap, and he's going faster. 2/10 up. He's already secured that second place, though. Looks like Louis also still on the lap, and he's going purple. Hang on. Louis going purple here on the dying minutes of this qualifying session. What's gonna happen here? Cam can be in big trouble here. He cannot set another lap. Oh, he lost it. Never mind. Interesting to see what kind of time does Lockenring get and if Louis can beat him. Lockenring is gonna get a 9.5. Not gonna improve. Louis could jump him here. What's Ghost got as well? Ghost at the 9.1, and Louis gonna beat it 8.7. And that is that. Anyone else here? It looks like Creamsicle's still on another flyer. Or was he... Nope, never mind, he is not. I lied. Oh, doesn't look like that's it. Oh, Cam Tizzle has gotten pole by about 5/10 over Louis. Goes pretty good performance from him. Currently P3. Oh, or we could just view the card here. There we go. There's your results. It's a pretty good effort from Cam on his UBR debut. I can't say I have raced him in some Midwest GT7 series, and I could say he's very fast on there. In the Porsche Cup, very good with that Porsche Group 3 car. Surprised he didn't pick that for this. I think he would have done pretty well, or a little bit better. I think it'll be quite the showdown between Cam and Louis. As goes to 60 seconds to the race start. Interesting, there's a lot of Supras in here. Not sure if it's still a good car. I know it used to be the best car back a couple years ago. At least on Sport, was the dominant car. I'm kind of surprised to see the Lexus here, the front engine. You don't think it'd be competitive, but with BOP, I mean, it could change around a whole lot. So we got 30 seconds now to the start. And hello to everyone tuning in. Hopefully this will be a good show for you guys. Oh, race started. Alright, looks like Cam, everyone got away pretty clean there. And they're all filing in down to turn 1. Any moves happening down the field? Nope, kind of staying single file. Lockenring gonna make a move down into Ghost. Gonna make it stick. Good move. Looks like it's already starting to spread out a little bit. Down at the back, got a little bit of a scrap going on. As Larry gonna try to make a move here on Code Surfer. Gonna back out of it. Can't quite get there. gap in front's already about 8/10. Louis has got to try to stay in that slipstream here. It already looks like the fuel. Louis got a tiny bit more fuel. I think it's already starting the fuel games. Of course, fuel being such an important part of UER over the last 7 seasons. Very, very critical with how slow the refuel rate is. You just got to be mindful of your gas intake. The top two are starting to run away with this, which isn't exactly a surprise. He's actually closed up that gap pretty good. Louis taking full advantage of that slipstream. Ghost also keeping up with Lock and Ring. There's going to be a good fight for the podium as well. Looks like Creamsicle has damage. Not entirely sure how that happened. Sadly, I don't have that replay function that Kenny used to have. I gotta figure out that. The gaps between all the field. Looks like it's kind of broken away into 3 pairs. As Louis still hanging on to the back of Cam. Goes wide there. Also, another thing to note, looks like Louis is taking a little bit better care of his tires, especially on the rears. Looks like he has a slight advantage. As that gap really opens up. Bad news for Louis, he's now out of that slipstream. But oh, Cam has a big moment. And guess what? It's Louis' lucky day. He's right back at him. Oh, he could go for a move here. Down the inside. And Louis, he's gonna get him. It's going to be a drag race. He's going to get it. Now can Cam get him back here into turn 1? As Lockenring hasn't really fallen back that far, only 1.6 seconds. And be interesting to see what the response from Cam is like. Got a good run coming onto the bridge. I think he could make a move here. And is he gonna? He is. Down the inside. No, he's gonna back out. But no, he is gonna go through. Kind of got Louis off of his line a little bit. Snuck right through. Louis still there. That TV camera's awful. Alright, here we go. Okay, with the cut back. Now Louis is going to go for that slipstream. Lockenring here, only 9/10 back now. Ghost also isn't out of the question here. Is Louis going to decide? He is. He's going to swing it down the outside. Is he going to make it work? Not quite. Cam runs wide again. Gets a poor run out of that corner, and Louis gonna send it down the outside this time. Is he gonna make it work? Nope, not again. Lockenring is right there. Also, that fuel situation is leaning further and further into Louis' favor. As we're going side by side again. Oh, very close that time. Cam holds that inside every single time. He's just doing enough to keep the spot, but now Louis did get a good run out of that corner, and he will take it down into the S's. And look who's right here. Will Lockenring try to insert himself into this battle? Let's see, he is. He's gonna go for a move on Cam. Cam outbreaks him. And he's gonna keep that spot for now. Coming onto that long straight, slipstream is gonna be very important here. Oh, they're so close there. Nearly bumped. Lockenring got a pretty bad exit out of there. I don't think he's got that opportunity anymore. Ghost also still in this equation, watching from afar. Louis has not quite gave himself any breathing room. Cam has another massive moment. He cannot get that corner right. And now Lockenring right back into the picture. And Louis all of a sudden has a second gap out in front. Interesting to watch the different levels of tire wear here. These tires look pretty even, maybe a little bit more wear on the fronts, whereas Cam has more wear on that rear with the Audi. Lockenring's got a heap of wear on that front left tire. And so does Ghost. I think Louis doing a good job here with his tire wear. Of course, around this track, I think front tires are really important with the amount of high speed, kind of off camber corners are, where you really have to lean on that front tire. You're thinking about turn 1, down through the S's there, before the bridge, and into this last section here, you really got to lean on those tires. And when those tires wear out, you really lose a lot of time, as Cam is closed right back up again. Does lose the rear end on the exit. Could be a sign those tires are starting to come not very happy. See, he's going purple on this lap. Currently 13 minutes into this race. We could see a pit window open up here around 15-minute mark, so about a lap from now we could see some drivers pit. We'll see though. This is a very crucial part of the race. This is where you decide whether you go for a 2 or a 3 stop. And part of me thinks that Cam might pit at the end of this lap, just looking at his fuel situation and his tires. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he's going for. It's a pretty short pit lane here, so you can't get away with a 3 stop. The undercut around here tends to be quite powerful. As he is going to go for a move here on Louis, gets a great run out of the corner. Lockenring and Ghost both kind of fall back a little bit. Gonna stay there for now. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Cam is in this lap. So, really, both of them are kind of struggling on that left-hander. See, moment of truth here. They're both going to stay out. Looks like everyone's staying out for the time being. That pit window is definitely open now for a 3 stop. I think Creamsicle will take that with the damage. I don't think he has enough fuel to do another lap. Seems to be struggling quite a lot with that Lancer. Now he's going to stay out. Does he have enough fuel to get around? I guess he might. It's an 8th. Yeah, I guess he has enough. So Cam's gonna get a good... Oh, Cam could have gotten a good run, but takes a really awkward line through that corner and kind of gives it up. As Ghost now on the back of Lockenring. Lockenring's tires are getting pretty bad at this point. Oh, Louis pretty loose on the exit there. Can Cam get a good run again out of this corner? Looks like it. That Audi really helping him out get that rotation going. So here he goes with that move. And is he gonna send it? Oh, Louis brakes pretty late. Oh, so close to touching again. Looks like Louis gonna hang on. And I think Cam has to pit this lap. So I think Louis does have the option to go at least one more. Whoa, a lot of gravel on the inside there. That's really not what you want to do. Cam gonna fly by, and Louis gets a penalty for that. Absolutely crucial with margins like this. I mean, 5/10, it's not easy to come by in this race. Cam pits, Lockenring also pits. A little bit short for a 2-stop. Might have to go long on their second and third stint if they were going to do that. Code Surfer also stays out. He's done pretty good with his fuel. Although it says he has pit 3 times. I don't know if that's accurate. His lap times don't necessarily agree with that. How much fuel are they going to take? I guess full tank probably. Okay, coming out of the pit lane, and oh, Lockenring short fuels and gets out ahead of Cam. Now that's interesting. That's an interesting play from Lockenring. Gotta wonder if he's gonna try to do Louis a favor here. Well, right now they're not teammates, but they have been teammates the last couple of seasons. You gotta wonder, will Lockenring play the team game here and slow up Cam? Get some more TV shots going here. These always look pretty good. This is critical for Cam to get by Lockenring. Whoa, squeezed way to the outside. He's gotta, oh, he's gonna be in the slipstream here. He's quite close. He could do something into this next right-hander. We'll have to see. Audi should be pretty quick in a straight line, I'd imagine, as he is gonna send it. And he's gonna make it stick. Lockenring gonna get a cutback though, side by side out of the corner. Lockenring's gonna have a much better line through here as Cam manages to shut the door. Is Lockenring going to try a rebuttal? Possibly. Quite seem like it. Gap's starting to open up. His Code Surfer is currently fueling up in the pit lane. Looks like Ghost and Louis are gonna manage to make it to the 2-stop window. They will both be in at the end of this lap. Cars are not looking pretty. Interesting to see what ends up happening here. Where will they come out? I'll tell you what, Ghost and Louis saving that extra bit of fuel. That's going to go a long way at the end of the race. Just with how long it takes to refuel in this series. As there goes Louis and Ghost, both diving into the pit lane. Now we see 43 seconds gap to Louis at the time he pitted. Will Cam be able to regain this lead? As Louis at 50%, it's gonna be tight. 70. Well, looks like Cam is gonna get this lead. And Lock-in Ring is gonna follow him right through. But this is a game of two strategies now. Ghost and Louis both come out. Looks like about 5 seconds. But the problem is now Cam and Lock-in Ring both have a bit of extra saving to do. Unless they are going to do a 3-stop. Well, that's the game right now. Lock-in Ring still all over the back of Cam. Cam just cannot break away from him. Lock-in Ring doing a fantastic job keeping him in check. As he does regain that lead. Especially be interesting to see what Lock-in Ring does here, because he did underfuel his car by about 5% at the pit stop, so he's really at a fuel disadvantage if he's gonna try to go for a 2-stop. So honestly, I think at this stage it might not be possible at the current pace he's going. In fact, at the moment, he is flying. Last lap was a 9.1, nearly the fastest lap of the race. So what kind of lap he does here. 9.2. Tell you what, he's absolutely flying at the moment, Lock-in Ring. He might have turned the wick up or something. He is really going for it. Maybe he's just committing himself to that 3-stop at this point. Just gonna try to run away here. Pretty good idea. It's a short pit lane here, so it could work. Oh, Big C's in the chat? What's up, gangster? Big C, you're catching me in my commentary era right now. Big C, when you getting in here, bro? When you getting in these races? Oh, I should start up a podcast? Yeah? Yeah, bro. You know how well that went last time. Yeah. Louis actually holding that gap to Cam, that's pretty interesting. It's not really growing. Kind of staying where it is. If anything, it's actually decreased. I think after the pit stop it was about 5 seconds. I think Louis doing a really good job here. Decreasing the damage early on. And he is going purple by just 0.02 on the first sector. Maybe he's found out he can use a little bit of extra fuel. Ring still pulling that gap out of Cam. He's really, I think he's got to be in a higher fuel map, or I guess a lower fuel map. Because he is just pulling away on those straights. I mean, on the bridge alone, it was 0.4. And you just see that gap growing. 0.3 as I've been talking about it. Louis is closing in on Cam here. .3 to the good now. He's really closing up on Cam. Cam is struggling here. Not entirely sure what happened, but he's not having a good run of laps here. And Louis is on his tail again with a lot more fuel in his tank. I think Cam's in trouble. Maybe Cam switched up his strategy or something. Try to save a little bit more fuel. Maybe he realized that, oh shoot, I'm not gonna make it. Ghost also going purple. That's interesting too. So he's last lap in 8.4. I think that's faster than his qualifying time. All over Cam. He's going even faster this lap. Oh, Louis very loose. Makes it that corner, nearly picks up damage on the wall. Oh, Louis. Oh, they're both running wide there. Really pushing. It's actually been a pretty tight race here. They're all still pretty close. At least the top four. just over halfway through the race now. 32 minutes in out of 60. Looks like Cam's done a much better job saving during this stint, considering he had to pit around 17 minutes for the first stop. He's going to make it a little bit farther, but I don't think it's going to be far enough. We'll have to see when we get closer to the stop, though. And Lockenring's fuel situation's really not looking good either. Surfer picked up damage at some point. Not sure when that happened. Cam starts decreasing that gap to Lockenring once again. I feel like it's been a game of hot and cold. At some points he's going fast, other points he's trying to save fuel. I'm not sure what's really going on. Maybe a bit of indecisiveness on the strategy. Louis still all over him. Louis' fuel looking very healthy. He can afford to burn a little bit. He does get that move done. And now Louisiana is going to charge even further. He's going to get Lockenring too here in a second. I think he is burning that extra bit of gas, really closing in that gap. And he's already diving it up the inside. Let's get back on the chase cam here for this one. Oh! He nearly lost it there. It's a pretty poor run through that left-hander. Seems to be a common theme through this race. "35 minutes in, we got about 5 minutes until that pit window for the 2-stop opens up. Lockenring is going to have to pit this lap. So he's going to be about 2 laps short on fuel for a 2-stop. That's a pretty awkward spot to be in. And I think Cam's in the same spot here too. He has more fuel, but I don't think he can get an extra lap out of that. Is Louis gonna look outside? As Ghost actually closed right back up to this group as well. Playing it safe through here, not going to go for anything crazy. And will he dive or will he wait? He's going to send it here. Interesting choice. Does get that move done fairly clean. This Lockenring's tire wear is looking pretty bad. He's going to have a bad run through here. He just cannot get good exits with tires like that. As we should see, Locke and Cam both pit in. It's really not looking good for them at this point in the race because they have a massive fuel disadvantage and they haven't really found any time by using more fuel. And being down by, what is that, 3/8 of a tank? I mean, that's going to cost you, you know, probably about 10 seconds at least. Probably more like 15 just through fueling. So they're in pretty dire circumstance as Lockenring does pit. Oh, Cam can get another lap, it looks like. So I should actually put him pretty close to the window. I think good enough. And he's done a good job saving his race. I think Lockenring's in great trouble. But if Cam can make it to the end of this lap on this tank, I think he'll be alright. But he's still got that massive fuel deficit. See, what does Lockenring tank for fuel here? Does he take a full 100? So last time he only took 95. He only takes 95 again, you know. It's a brave call. I mean, you know, I think he could have been fine taking 100. Well, I think he wants to keep that lead he had. Coates are still rocking that damage. Okay, I'm really cutting it close on fuel here. What is that, probably like 2% left in that tank? Hopefully it'll be enough to make him back to the pit lane. This Ghost has even closed up that gap further. As Cam dives into the pit lane. It's going to be interesting. Can Lockenring, has he had a good outlap? And can he jump Cam again in the pit lane? Can he do the same trick twice? Let's see how much fuel Cam puts in. Probably going to be a full 100. We got Ghost and Louie probably able to do 2 or 3 more laps out of this tank. So they definitely don't have to fuel to 100 when they box, as Coatserfer also pits. 70% for Cam. Go to 80. Lockenring is on the front straight. 90. And Lockenring will crucially get out ahead again. And there's the gap. Oops, sorry. Fucking board's making my camera glitch out. And he's jumped him by a lot. I mean, that's 4.3 seconds. Lockenring's done him again. I feel like Cam might have had a pretty bad in-lap. Lost a ton of time there. But he will be able to burn more fuel through this stint. Got just over 18 minutes left in the race. Ghost and Louie still have to make their stop. Lockenring and Cam still plan on going to the end. Coatserfer looks like he's also going to the end on this set. And so little bit of an interesting situation for 6th and 7th here. Not sure if they'll make it. I think so, if they do a lot of saving. Now, does Louis box his lap? No, he's going to go one more. I think Ghost is going to do the same. No, he's going to pit. Ghost is going to pit a lap early. Maybe try that undercut. Try to get Louis. This is arguably the most crucial, what the fuck am I saying? Crucial time of the race here. Let's see what the gap is when Ghost comes out. Man, Cam's dropped that gap to 5 seconds. If Lockenring can make it onto this tank, he's done an excellent job with strategy. That's very impressive, as Ghost only goes to 80%. And there it is. There is the advantage of saving that fuel. Ghost now about 5 seconds ahead, just through that strategy. Let's see where Louis comes out. Louis will have to box this lap. He's running low there, probably about 5-ish%. Will come in. He's got 41 seconds in the pocket. Not entirely sure what the pit delta is around here. I think it's gonna be pretty close here between him and Ghost. This race could really ramp up here in the dying minutes. See how much fuel Louis takes. Gonna go up to 70%. Oh, I think Ghost might take the lead here. Louis, he's over fueling that car 89%. And that's cost him the lead of the race. Ghost now leading with 15 minutes left. But Louis has a lot of fuel to play with. And he's gonna be chasing him down here 4 seconds. We'll see if he can catch him. Ghost all of a sudden finding himself in this position, sitting 4th most of the race. This fuel looks pretty comparable to Lock and Cam's. Louis just has so much fuel though. Watch the gap here. This is how much fuel is Louis burning. It's a lot. Watch that gap close on the straight. He's really pushing. I would expect some very fast laps from Louis here. Would not be surprised at all if he picks up the fastest lap of the race. This Lockenring's fuel situation is not looking that great, to be honest. He's already got that gap down to 3.3. That's 7/10 since he's left the pit lane. Oh, he's gonna, really struggling with that last corner as we got, what's going on back here? Actually got a pretty close race back here for, never mind, Code Surf has a lot more fuel and tire. Lock and Ring's doing a ton of fuel saving. Just look how low he's revving that car. Cam should be getting by him very soon here. We'll keep on board here. This Cam is 2/10 purple in the first sector. Well, he is pushing pretty hard. Let's see how long it takes him to get by Locke here. Whoa, he nearly has a big moment there. Escapes damage, but does hit that wall. So he's lost 2/10. His goat, or Louis, closed up that gap to 2 seconds now. Oh, Cam collects that inside wall. No damage again, but that really cost him a lot of time onto this back straight. I think if he wants to catch Ghost, which I think is plausible, he's got to get by Lock and Ring as soon as he can. We're running out of time here, only 11 minutes left in the race. As Louis got that down to 1.4. Cam will be looking for a move down to turn 1. I don't think Lock and Ring will fight it too hard. Louis got this gap all the way down to 8/10. 10 minutes left to get this move done. And I think if Ghost wants to keep this win, he's going to have to fight for his life. Whoa, Louis, another massive moment. He keeps making these little tiny mistakes, and it's costing him here a little bit. As Cam has pulled out that gap to Lock and Ring. We'll have to keep an eye on what that gap does to Ghost, between Cam and Ghost. Cam could catch him. Here we go. Louis right up to the back of Ghost now. As he is Ghost is gonna squeeze him to the inside. And Louis gonna dive it. Will Ghost try to get a cut back here? He will. Now, does Ghost have enough steam to make a move into turn 1? He's gonna try. Does he have the straight line speed to make it happen? He's still there. And yes, he is gonna stick it up the inside. Louis gonna have a better run on the outside there. Ghost trying everything he can to stay in the conversation. I think that's it. Louis surely now will start pulling away. I think now we gotta focus on this gap between Ghost and Cam. It is closing. 8 minutes left in this race. Yeah, Kim is closing up that gap very fast. It's down to 5. He's got to close up here probably about 1.5 seconds per lap if he wants a shot. Go on board with Cam here a little bit. Cam's tire wear isn't looking that great compared to Ghost. Does have a little more fuel. Alright, 4 minutes left here. That gap kind of stopped closing for a second. Louis hasn't exactly pulled away as quick as I thought he would. Starting to close up again here, 4.7. But he's gonna have to really push. We'll see how many laps we got left at the line here. I think we'll have 3 laps at the line. Maybe. Well, we'll see. To complete 2 laps is about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So that'll put you at 59, 40, 56. I think there's only 2 laps left. I think it's 2 laps for everyone. Looks like everyone has enough fuel to do that. This Cam, I don't think he's going to be able to close that gap. Ghost has done a great job here, keeping that pace up. I think he's going to hold on. Down here, it looks like Code Surfer's secured that P5. Oh, he's definitely secured that P5. Creamsicle is about to run out of gas with 3 minutes left in the race. Gonna have to make an emergency stop. It looks like Larry is gonna be the beneficiary from that. The locking rings tire is just shredded. That gap's now 3.7 to Ghost, but I think it's too little too late. You can see him. As we are going to go on to what should be the last lap of the race. Barely. I think the timer will run out before Louis crosses the line again. This is the final lap of the race. And I think Louis done a great job here today. Got the strategy right, kept his cool. It's so easy after qualifying sessions like that where you get out-qualified by about 5/10 to kind of panic, you know, and start to make silly adjustments to the setup and just overall just drive too aggressive, but he's kept his cool. He knows what he's got, and he's played his cards perfectly today. He is going purple on the last lap of the race. Let's see if he can pick up that fastest lap. Currently, Cam Tizzle holds that with an 8.2. Of course, there is the incentive of if Louis gets a good lap here, he could technically lap the whole field with how the Gran Turismo timing system works. I think that's what he wants. I don't think he's going to get it, though. As Ghost also on that same strategy just has done really well, just rock solid. This is a great result for him heading into a new season where he is going to be looking for a team. I don't think anyone's pre-signed him. And I think Cam could be fast, but I think he's got to figure out the strategy first. I think that's what really cost him today. Here we go. Louis is going to cross that line, and he will win the preseason race here at St. Croix. Lock-in ring, just nursing that tire home. Pick up P4. And Code Surfer gonna pick up a top 5. Got his first UER win last season. And Suzuka did a great job with that team last season. Holt's team. Get that P5. It is now confirmed. It looks like Creamsicle will grab P6, and Larry will finish in P7. Interesting that Creamsicle brought that gap back. I thought he was going to lose it with having to pit so late. There you go. Alright, boys. Do I go for a hot lap here and try to show him up? Do I do it? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. I'm gonna see how I could do here. But bear in mind, bear in mind, I have not driven on this game in 2 weeks with a PS5 controller that I'm very uncomfortable with. But we'll see. Also, check delivery, by the way. Shit's cold. Iced out. I don't know how this is gonna go. Before the race I was doing like 8s. So maybe. Alright, here we go, boys. Here we go. Where do I brake here? Here? Oh, that wasn't that good. My fault. It's not over yet. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. I downshifted. That was bad. Horrendous, if you will. We might have to do another one. Yeah, downstate maneuvers. True. This is a very downstate lap. I can't lie, this kind of sucked. I'm gonna go for another one. 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9.1. Okay. That's not too bad. Could definitely do better than that. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, ghost message distracted me there. That was not great. Alright. That could have been an 8. It could have been an 8. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll save the replay too. Why not? Alright, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for stopping by, Big C. I appreciate it. Yeah, as soon as this loads, I'm turning off the stream. There we go. Alright. And where do I hang on? This one. Alright. Adios.